Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. This is Alphapack Rain, and we'll be doing a kind of like a card discussion video on the card Honest. And there's been a lot of talk about, possibly banning the card. I mean, it's already at 1 as kind of a situational use card, but let's talk about some of the pros and cons of Honest. Well, Honest, it's going to be great in the new format just because a lot of the Tier 1 deck candidates are mostly light. I mean, there's Noble Knights, Spoojins, Chronomaly, Lightsworn. They're all kind of Tier 1 candidates. It's incredibly hard to counter. I mean, there's some things that just stop hand effects like, what is it, Mind Drain or Soul Drain? But it's really hard to counter, and it's something that when you do see it, you're probably going to rage. Because by that time, you'll probably be attacking over one of their main monsters or something like that. Um, like, the thing about it, it has a lot of defense for being a damage calculation monster. They could set it if you have like a rank 4 deck that only has like smaller monsters, and you could poke it, it would flip over, you take the damage, and then they return it back to hand. That saves them a turn. I mean, it's a gamble on their end, but it's something that shouldn't be able to happen. You can revive it, and you could use this effect more than once, which is kind of cheap too. You could, if you're using Lightsworn, you could use Monster Reincarnation a lot, and you can keep getting Honest back to hand if you need to do that. It really opens up a lot of OTK potential with a lot of decks. Like Spoojins, they are crazy with that. Like if you are countering a big monster and you have Susanoo and you have an Honest, then you could really just wreck their whole field and it doesn't even matter. It has 1900 defense, like I said, it's kind of too big for a hand trap. There's really no downside to Honest, except the only one I could think of is really not searchable. The only thing I could think of is maybe like setting a Shining Angel, having it destroyed, and then special summoning Honest, returning it to the hand. But not a lot of people are going to be doing that with Tier 1 decks. And I think if Honest would be banned, it wouldn't really change much because most of the Tier 1 decks have other stuff that really makes Honest ill in compare. But Honest can be used once or more than once per damage calculation, so you say like Honest, you attack something, and it stays at that attack once you Honest. So if it's a multiple attacking card like Susanoo, it's really cheap and hard to get rid of, and it could really clear out fields. If it was just once per damage calculation, then it would really fix things. And it's light, so it also works with Chaos Dragons. So those are all of the arguments for why it should be banned. Why don't we look at why it shouldn't be? I mean, Honest, it's more of a situational thing. You'll only see it every so often. Unless they're really thinning their deck and getting down to the nitty gritty, then you're not going to see it a whole lot, and you're not going to see it that often. It's not searchable, except, of course, by Shining Angel. There's just a lot of things that, I don't know. With Honest, I just feel like I see it maybe once every 3 games if I'm playing Boojins. Or if I'm really going through my deck, it's a long duel and I'll see it more. In my honest opinion, there's the pun, but in my opinion, I don't want to see Honest banned. I think it's more of a situational card, and the fact that it's not searchable makes it kind of something that shouldn't be banned. But I want to hear your guys' opinions, so please put it down in the comment section below, and please leave a like on the video if you liked it, and I hope you all have a fantastic day, and thank you for watching.